And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, D.A. Thanks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Embiid. Tobias Harris is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Payne in at the point. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella man the post positions. Trae Young is out there with Smooth. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Now here is Harris. Back to Payne. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich looking around. Capella with the screen on Harris. Passes it to Smooth. Young against Maxey. To the wing right side. Left side Harris. And that one's good. Maxey. Maxey's got the game going with his first points of the game for Philadelphia. And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Collins, good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Now here's Payne. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. Harris against Bogdanovich. Lock at 6. Harris inside. Can't cash in from close range. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Suns.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Right side Maxey. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers have to retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Payne. His last outing, he had 8 points. Just 5 on the clock. Covington passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative. And let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
Now here's Embiid. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Young pass to Collins. And good that time. Collins has got 7 points.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Pass to Harris. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's the physicality he has, muscling through contact. Harris uses all of the tools to get his points.
Now, here is Young. Payne covering. Here's Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Now, here's Maxey. Last game he had 13. For 3, Harris. The rebound by Young. Atlanta leading by 5. To the inside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Young pass to Smooth. Capella inside. Embiid's there. Outside Bogdanovich. Another shot. Smooth. That's good.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Payne passes to Harris. Out left to the wing. Here's Embiid. It's not going to go for him. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Smooth. He's covered by Maxey. Smooth up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Covington. Outside, Maxey. It's up a 3. The 76ers with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Young pass to Capella. And the rejection by Embiid.
Every year he's a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
Outside Bogdanovich. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The 76ers trail by 9. Payne with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Maxey into the lane.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
Smooth passes to Collins. Good work there as it goes. Collins has got 9 points.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. It's stolen by Capella. The pass is Smooth. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, it's one thing to be aggressive hot shot. It's another thing to get reckless. He's got to stay under control.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Fields checked in. Payne passes to Embiid. To Payne. And Philadelphia with another turnover here. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for John Collins. Some changes for Philadelphia. Anthony's checked in for Robert Covington. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for Cameron Payne. Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Melton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
Robert Covington's checked in for Joel Embiid. Cuts off the pass. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Shot's good from Young. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hawks? The 76ers trail by 13. Passes it to Covington. He kicks to Heel. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Outside Collins. And here's Bogdanovich for three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Hield with the bucket.
What a gifted shooter. Hield is especially dangerous from the corner.
Now, here is Young, defended by Milton. Collins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Robert Covington picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
The Hawks have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Hunter comes in for Bogdanovich. Griffin's checked in for Smooth. And Murray subbed in for Young. And Anthony with the basket on the assist from Covington.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
Pass to Hunter. This one for three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Hield kicks to Melton. Back to Hield. Three-pointer. The shot misses. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Now here's Murray. A 14-point game for him in the win against Utah.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
And they'll get another chance. And that one's good, Anthony.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Murray against Covington. Here's Okongwu. They get it back. Back to Murray. Okongwu with the screen from Murray. Another three for Atlanta.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Hield. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Phoenix. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
Atlanta making a switch here. Dave's checked in. And Murray's got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Leading by 12. Outside for Griffin. Jacks up a three. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now, here's Milton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. He sinks the 11-footer.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Now here's Anthony. He has 6. Kicks it to Covington. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And the athleticism of Covington is tough to contain, which is why the D overcommits like that.
And both free throws good for Covington. The Hawks leading by 11. 41 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Hunter, no one around him. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Pass to Covington. He dishes it to Hield. Over Hunter. Hield with the bucket. Hield's got 5 points so far.
With such a smooth and quick release, Hield doesn't need much space to knock it down from mid-range.
And here is Murray. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. For 3, Hunter. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
And so it's John Collins making highlights for the Hawks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
You've got Sadiq Bey. Griffin out there with Murray. Then there's Hunter. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Clock is at 3. They get it back. Griffin kicks to Hunter. Bey with the screen for Hunter. Outside for Murray. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Griffin's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 15. Here's Payne. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Down low. Here's Harris. Tries again. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Murray scanning the floor. Bey passes to Hunter. Fires for 3. Atlanta again missing.
In the first quarter, he was raining down 3s. That's not the case here in the second.
Griffin against Maxey. Feeds it to Embiid. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Now here's Murray. Bey with the screen for Murray to the middle. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Superb execution in the screen and roll. Murray cutting the pass right through the defense.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Sadiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch-and-shoot triples made in the NBA.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Murray dishes to Okongwu. Taken away by Anthony. Now Payne. He is still scoreless so far in this one. The pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Well, you were talking about how Bey is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape. And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Murray the pass to Bay, and stolen by Payne. Passes to Maxey. Misses from short range. And Murray's got the ball here for the Hawks. And Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
He has a great sense of the court and spacing. Reads defense as well and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time.
Here's Payne following the three by Atlanta. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Maxey. Griffin with some nice D.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Murray, good.
He has no problem going in there with the big trees because Murray is focused on that possession.
Here's Payne. Following the score by DeJounte Murray. Payne finds Anthony. It's tipped. Maxey against Griffin. Here's Embiid. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Murray with it. Now defended by Embiid. Count it. Good. And the Hawks lead by 19.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Now here's Murray. 7 points in the game. Here's Bay. Back to Murray. Outside, Maxey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth. Because I like it when games become a little bit more physical. Because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then, up top, you got to be smart. Because the smart will take from the strong.
Atlanta leading by 14. Screen by Capella. Young with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Here's Capella. And he uses the glass on the layup. Capella's got 6.
And it could have been a foul call on the shot as well. Capella maintains the focus, though, and finishes.
Payne dishes to Embiid. Tipped away. Out in his own on the break. Here's Smooth. Drops in the tray off the fast break. He has 7.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And the 76ers with some changes. Hield comes in for Anthony, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Cameron Payne. Maxey with it. 8 points for him. Here's Embiid. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
This is one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Johnson, he's checked in for Collins.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Young with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Here's Capella. And it's Melton with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 16. Now, here's Maxey. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. It's stolen by Johnson. A three from Bogdanovich. The shot, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
They get a hand on it. And here's Maxey to the paint from short range. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring two, sometimes three. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Atlanta. Philadelphia also making some changes. Robert Covington's checked in for Harris. And it's Jake Milton in for Maxey. Smooth misses. The 76ers trail by 14. Here's Milton. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Embiid inside the line. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And that's 18 points for Joel Embiid. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Bruno Fernando. And Collins subbed in for Johnson. Atlanta leading by 12. Young with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And about the 76ers, Richard, they've been impressive.
Yeah, they've been on a 50-win pace for about the last 5 seasons. And with Joel Embiid, every single year, you are going to be a contender. This is their window, and they are bringing in the talent to get it done.
Anthony's checked in for the 76ers. Melton's shot is good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Screen by Capella. Pass to Smooth. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And it's off from three-point range.
And what a struggle it has been, yet to convert a single shot from the field.
Pass to Covington. Launches a three. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. There's a screen by Collins. Poked away. Capella against Anthony. Back to Milton. Count it. Milton's got his second basket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Atlanta leading by 10. Collins, a screen on Melton. Smooth passes to Young. Collins setting the pick for Young. Offensive rebound. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. The 76ers trail by 10. Now Melton. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix. Young with the ball. Screen by Capella. Young passes to Capella. Out to the wing. Here's Smooth. The Hawks again can't hit.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
And Philadelphia has possession following the 3 by Atlanta. There's the pass to Milton. Outside Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Collins. 46 seconds left to play here in the half. Screen by Capella. Smooth passes to Capella. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Kept alive by Atlanta. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Offline with his 3.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now, here's Melton. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Nine seconds left in the first half. Young passes to Collins. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting, and this game is delivered as we've seen 2 top players battling mano a mano. And always fun when you see players battling like this. Shaq, who did you consider your greatest rival?
So at the start, probably Akeem later, and then my man Yao Ming towards the end.
Oh, I thought you were going to say free throws.
Oh, man, that's cold, Ernie.
Well, let's turn now to our current game. And I tell you what, how about Clint Capella in the first half?
Playing with that high motor, beasting on the glass. He's just out working them.
You know they say effort is a skill. Well, we're seeing that skill in action.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And so in the game for the 76ers, Tyrese Maxey out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Payne in the post. Defended by Griffin. Payne can't hit. The Atlanta leading by 15. Now here's Murray. Passes it to Bay. Outside for Murray. Now here's Bay. Tight defense on him. 4 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Leauge got 8.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
They get it again. Anthony left side. Good on the baseline, Jay. 8 points for him.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Murray with it. Now Anthony defending. Okongwu with it. Working on Payne. Scooped up. Back to Murray. Okongwu with the screen for Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Hawks lead by 17.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside Covington. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Fade away. Anthony can't hit.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
The feed to Okongwu. And he banks in the layup. Okongwu's now got 4 points in the quarter.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Maxey passes to Covington. Anthony with the screen on Bay. Got a hand on it.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Knocked away. Back to Murray. In the corner, it's Griffin. Takes the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Griffin's got 6.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 8. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Robert Covington. The Hawks leading by 20. And here is Murray. 9 points in the game so far. Okongwu's shot is good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Embiid, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Embiid's got 20 points.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on the offensive side. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
Outside Griffin. Hunter on the wing, and stolen by Harris. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And Embiid no good on that one. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
Now here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Just 3 to shoot. Pass to Maxey. From outside, off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s, player movement, Richard. Guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players it's great because you have more mobility. ability. You have a chance to change your environment and revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're part of an epic year or a championship. You just hate to see those players go. So there's two sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
Now Hunter, after the missed three from Buddy Hield. Hunter no good. They've been looking at a sink offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. But that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Here's Murray after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Bay with it. Working on Bay. Bay, no good. The 76ers trail by 20. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
He's just a fun player to watch in these moments. Murray uses his defense to generate his offense sometimes.
Pass to Harris. Here's Embiid. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hunter on the wing. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 9th assist in the game now.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Embiid, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. The Hawks leading by 23. Here's Murray. He's got 13. Inside. The shot's good from Bay. Bay's got 10 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Now Hield. He's got 5. Embiid with a screen on Hunter. Hield the pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
The perfect roller. Joel Embiid can pop out and shoot, cut, make the extra pass. Really anything in that set.
Now here's Murray. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Griffin passes to Okongwu. Maxey against Griffin. And the pass to Payne. Harris outside. The tray. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading by 23. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Smooth. 12 points for him. Outside, Bogdanovich. Sinks the triple. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Embiid sets the pick for Melton. The offensive rebound.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Now here's Milton. Following the missed shot by Bogdanovich.
This is what Hield does. Exceptional at spacing the court with his three-point shooting.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now here's Milton. He feeds it to Hield. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Here's Milton. Rebounded by the Hawks. To the inside. Embiid with the steal. Young against Harris. Pass to Milton. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
Collins a screen on Melton. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
There's a screen by Collins. Young passes to Collins. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
The 76ers making a switch here. Covington's checked in. 1:46 left to play in the third. Here's Embiid. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Embiid's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. The Hawks again can't hit.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Hield outside. Embiid finds Milton. Back to Embiid. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Capella sets a screen for Young. Down low. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And a great display of physicality from Capella. He's not one to shy away from contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Now here's Hield. 8 points for him. Covington kicks to Milton. Pass to Hield. Fires the 3. Rebound Atlanta. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Young passes to Capella, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
And so he hits both. Here's Milton. 7 points in the game. Driving the lane. It's deflected. Here's Smooth. Here's the dish to Young. Knocks down the 3 ball. Young's got 5 now.
and perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. As we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. '76ers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Collins and Capella man the post positions. Trae Young is out there with Smooth, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's McDaniels. Milton. Off target with his three. Young with the ball. There's a screen by Collins. Young passes to Collins. Here's Smooth. Richard, 2004 was the last time that the NBA expanded. Now, some say Seattle and maybe Las Vegas could before long have teams of their own. What do you think?
Oh, please give me Seattle back. Please give me Vegas back. Do you know what I would give to have those two cities back in our league and to have to travel to them? Look, but you must have deep pockets. Let's be honest with yourself. The franchises now are selling for over $3 billion. You got to think that the expansion fee will at least be that much per team.
He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. They grab their own miss. Atlanta shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Smooth passes to Collins. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense. And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Perilous screen on Bogdanovich. Snatched up. Now here's Milton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's John Collins with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Collins, a screen on Melton. Smooth passes to Collins. Yep, that one goes.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
Now, here's Milton. Perilous screen on Young. To the middle, Milton finds Harrell. And the rejection by Collins.
76ers ball.
Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia.
Tyrese Maxey.
And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Young with the steal. Here's Smooth. Finishes in style with a double clutch jam.
He's such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now, here's Maxey. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Philadelphia with another turnover here. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Young, right side, kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And the 3 off target. The 76ers have gone 0 of 6 in the fourth quarter. Disastrous start to the period.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Here's Smooth. He's covered by Maxey. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Young with no one around. No good from outside. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Milton. Defended by Young. Young with the steal. Dishes to Capella. Over Milton. Capella the pass to Young. Capella with a screen on Maxey. 6 to shoot. Bogdanovich wide open. Drills the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Hawks. And here's Maxey. Pass to McDaniels. Richard, last season, a historically close race for the scoring title. And it came down to the wire between LeBron, Joel Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. It was thrilling those last couple games.
It was beautiful. To me, it reminded me of 90s basketball when you had Shaq and you had David Robinson and Patrick Ewing and Hakeem Olajuwon. And now bigger players, they're back. Size and strength is still valuable in today's game, and you love to see it.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And the 76ers making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Here's Smooth. Maxey grabs the miss. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. And Capella sends it back.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ballgame.
Young passes to Capella. Chalk up 2 there.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times. Adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Anthony with the screen on Young. And there's the pass to Maxey. Outside Anthony. Over Collins. And the shot is long. Hawks have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Here's Smooth. Takes a 3. Collins, a screen on Maxey. Smooth passes to Collins. Here's Smooth. He's covered by Maxey. A nice shot by Young.
And not hard to see why they're on the bad end of this run. Just not doing the job on that defensive backboard.
Milton the pass to Dedmon. Stolen by Collins. Here's Smooth. He's covered by Maxey. Like we know, a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here's McDaniels. That's tipped. Young taking his time here. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Dedmon kicks to Milton. Outside, Maxey. Clock at 6 to the paint. Here's Smooth. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And the 76ers with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Harris comes in for McDaniels. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Milton finds Embiid. Now here is Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around to end the run. Second chance effort. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 30 points.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Murray the pass to Hunter. Okongwu with the screen for Hunter. Outside for Murray. Another three for Atlanta.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Milton. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Okongwu. Off target at the rim.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Melton, no good. Hawks shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Murray outside. A shake. And that's 2 points on the way.
Well, his court vision has come a long way since entering into the league. Murray is now a skilled facilitator.
Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here's Milton. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Harris dishes to Carmelo. Now here's Milton. He's tightly guarded. Embiid, no good. Atlanta's shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Passes it to Murray. Outside for Griffin. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And that's now 9 points for A.J. Griffin.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it, it's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hawks.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Clint Capella.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Now here's Embiid. That one wide left.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Anthony against Bay. To end the cold streak. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Yeah, Embiid just terrorizes defenses on the inside. You love guarding the big fella.
And he makes both free throws. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Murray. They get the rebound. Gets it to fall. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 13 rebounds. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.